Hey, it's Deborah Atkinson, founder of Flipping 50. I just finished a quick at-home workout, very quick, by the way. All you need is 15 minutes, but I'm about to do some core exercise. So I want to have you join me, but I want to show you that today I'm going to do all standing exercises. So I hear from a lot of you, I don't like to get down and up from the floor, or at least do it multiple times because it takes so much effort. Maybe my knees or my lower back don't like it. Got you covered. I'm going to show you 4 options and potentially 3 if you combine the last 2 that you can do standing if you don't want to come down to the floor. All right, so the first one, you're going to need some kind of a weight. So if you don't have a weight handy, look around. You have a book, you can grab a book. All right, so we're going to do, ironically, this one is called chest press. Make no mistake, this is not working your chest muscles. We have to be opposing gravity to do that, and we're not. But what we are working is the core to stabilize. So I'm going to stand a little bit to the side so you can actually see this. Before we dive in, if you are one of those persons who needs standing work that doesn't want stress on their joints by coming up and down from the floor, I want to tell you about my 8-week Fit You program. It's available right now during Heart Health Month for 50% off the usual cost, and comes with 2 big bonuses. Number 1 is a metabolism makeover course that sold out for all 6 sessions back in April of 2020. You have access to all of the exercise videos from the 8-week program and that metabolism course to watch forever, as long as you want to use them. And the third piece of the program, the second bonus, is a fasting and exercise support group. So if you're brand new to intermittent fasting, or you're not actually getting results from what you're doing, I'm going to give you some support. So we put you in right at where you want to be. You'll learn how to do it, whether you jump in and you do that while you're in the 8-week course, or you save it for later and something next to do. I've got you covered. All right, are you ready with your weight now? Here we go. So feet are about hip width apart. Don't go too much wider, because actually we want that need for stability. When you hold the weight right here, what I want you to do is brace your core, and then you're going to press that weight out to the side. So there's really not a press. You're not resisting something, but what is happening is your lower back, you're resisting the desire to do this. So it's hard to maintain that stability. So this is, in a sense, very much like a plank, all right? So you're resisting the urge to change and melt down through that core and just pressing it out and in. Now, if you went too heavy with this weight, you're starting to feel a little stress on your shoulders and in your neck. So know that you want to back down, go a little bit lighter, so you still have that stabilization that has to happen through the core without the stress through the neck, okay? So reach out, and I want you to hold on to it. Can you feel how much you have to work and stabilize? And you can even feel it through your back. And make sure, again, you tuck your tailbone under just slightly. We're gonna 3 more if you can. If you're already at fatigue and you're feeling it more in your lower back than just all over through your torso, you're done. And success is being done, getting to that point where you can't do another one really well. All right, last time. We're going to bring it out and then back, and that's the only one you need a prop for. So you can put that weight down. Exercise number 2. These are knee chambers. Now, if you do kickboxing, you're familiar with what I'm talking about, but what I want to call your attention to is as we bring this leg up, I want you to notice I'm not doing this. So I'm not changing the angle here. I'm not moving through my hip flexor. I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to move by squeezing this glute, keeping my weight on my standing heel and pressing through. You're going to do 7 more with me. How are we doing? Hands on your hips. 5, 4, and I really want you to feel this squeeze back here. 2 more. And I was falling over. So if I were looking straight ahead, balance would be better. So you should be doing that with me. So I want you to be able to see the side view. So this foot goes down, and this glute is actually working. It's that glute medius muscle. We're going to bring the other side up. Hold it right here. Now squeeze, and 2, and 3. Remember, you're not moving this. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 2 more with me. Hang in there. Good. And the only way that you can do that, definitely it's here. Remember, between your knees and your shoulders, that's all core. But you only can do that because this is bracing and solid. Okay, 2 more that we might merge to be 1. Now you might need a wall or the back of a chair, back of a couch will do. So we're gonna come down into a plank, but we don't have to do a plank. We don't need to go to the floor to do this plank. The lower you are, the more your body will have to resist gravity. So if I'm elevated right here, I'm not quite gonna be working hard enough. Now if I took this drawer out and thought it would be stable, I'm gonna be a little bit lower. But now I've got to work a little bit harder to drop this in. So I want you to have that straight line. You don't want this, okay? And sometimes we feel that we are doing it, but not so much. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna lift these legs to the back without wiggling side to side. I want you to keep your hips nice and stable and just lift and come back. Nice, easy squeeze. So what we do right here is we count to 20. So we're doing 10 on each leg. So this would just be a 1 and 2 and check in and make sure you're still really long from your ribs to your hips. Good, nice job. All right, those of you that know Truman, he's outside barking because he thinks he should be in here in the video. Hold it right here. And here's the 4th exercise. So I'm gonna bring this back up just so I've got stability here. With my hands in the drawer, I'm gonna run into it. But if you're on a chair or your hands are down low or on an ottoman, you're in good shape. Now what you're gonna do is raise the arm up. So you're kind of putting yourself on more of a 3-legged stool. You just got those 2 feet and 1 arm to stabilize you. And the arm comes up and away. Now, how many? We do 20 of these, but if you want to combine, you're going to come here. So it's a nice lift. I want you to watch out for this. So don't let it open and close. We don't want to be arching, but you're taking the opposite leg and arm, and then again to the other side. Opposite leg and arm, and easy switch. While you're maintaining this connection, staying nice and tight through the core. And if you feel like you need to come back to just arms or legs, you can do that. So there you have it. You do each of those 4 exercises 1 time through, or you can cycle back through and repeat them the 2nd and the 3rd time.